Hey, just giving people a minute to come in. As you come in, let me know if you can hear me. Give me a 2 if you can hear me as you come in. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes. We're gonna give it like 5 minutes for a little bit more people to come in. Give me a 2 if you can hear me. Hey, give me a 2 if you can hear me. I am going to get started in a second. I just want as many people to get in here so I do not have to start this over. Give me a 2 if you can hear me. Okay. So, if you are new to my channel, give me a 1. If you are new to my channel, as we allow more people to come in, give me a 1 if you are new to my channel. Give me a 3 if you've been rocking with me for a minute. Okay, 1 if you new, 3 if you've been rocking with me for a minute. We are about to get real. I am literally shaking right now because what I am going to share with you. Hi to everybody that's new. I'm literally shaking right now because the things that I am going to share with you, I told myself I was not sharing until I made my first million and I was able to put it in my book. But whew, at the place that the world is in right now, I knew that the last thing that I would want to hear is and it's not tea in this cup. I knew that the very last thing that I would want to hear at a time like this is people talking about how much money they got and how good they doing and all of that. So I decided to come on here and share my truth with you because I believe that out of everybody that's watching this right now, I don't know if I am going to leave this up, but out of everybody that is watching this right now, I believe in my heart that there's at least one person on here that may get something from my story. And if somebody gets something from this portion of my story that I'm going to share with you, that is enough for me. I want to say really quick that I am a Cancer. This in this cup, I'm trying real hard to center my energy. So I'm burying the Cancer side of me. I am not going to cry, but if I do, hey. So most of you may know that by trade, on paper, initially, licensed cosmetologist, right? And so I've never wanted to do anything else. I'm not knocking anybody, but I didn't wake up one day like, you know what, girl, I want to do hair. And I want to tell y'all something. I'm about to be so real, so 100. Like everybody that's in here right now, please understand that right now we like family. So if you are sensitive of somebody cussing or anything, I'm gonna need you to go because I'm about to be so real. And I'm super blunt. I'm not bashful, and I'm very, very, very straightforward. So if you are easily offended, please leave in love. Okay. So I've never wanted to do anything else. Like thank you. All I've ever wanted to do, and really quick, I'm not going to read comments for a minute. When I finish my story, I swear to you, I will come back and we will chat. For you listening to me, I'm going to say thank you. I will answer whatever questions you want me to answer, but I just need to get this out so I cannot look at the comments. I can't focus. I'll be like, ooh, bird. So I've never wanted to do anything else. Like I've always wanted to be a hairstylist. Other little girls playing with Barbies stuff. I was shaving my Barbies bald and crying to my mama about the fact that their hair wouldn't grow back. So my parents stopped buying me Barbie dolls and they started buying me mannequins. And this is at like 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I've never wanted to do anything else. And most of y'all know about my career stories. If I decide to save this video, then I'll leave a link to it in the description box or whatever. But I've never wanted to do anything else. So once I got into the hair industry, I was like, I had all of these goals and I set all of these goals for myself and I accomplished all of them, right? And I'm not saying that to brag or to be bashful or anything else, but a lot of you guys know my story about Instagram and stuff and how my Instagram got disabled and this and that, whatever. And it's not about a social media page getting disabled. That is now the new norm. And it is now the way that people communicate. And it went from that being my main source to like nothing. right? Even though I still had my clientele and everything, it was within that phase where it was all of those people that were getting their pages hacked and shut down. I was one of those people. I'm literally sitting there like I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now, and my page on Instagram just got boom shut down with 135,000 subscribers that I bust my ass to get, right? So in the midst of that, after I got through that, I decided, I'm like, you know what? Good. Okay, good. I work really, really good under pressure. That's why when people come for me or whatever you want to call it on here is a nothing. When I tell you I work good under pressure, that's what I mean. When people talk shit to me, it is like fuel. Okay. So I was cool. And I told myself, I'm like, all right, I had YouTube, right, already, but I only had like maybe like 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube whenever my Instagram got disabled. And I told myself, I said, fuck that. I'm going to start over and I'm going to build my brand over from scratch with no promo, with nothing but my hands. And that's what I did. I also, in the midst of that, told myself, and remember, I am not bragging or boasting. I'm just telling you guys the goals that I set for myself. So I also told myself I'm going to be booked up for months in advance. So in the midst of my Instagram getting shut down, I made 2 new goals for myself. I was already halfway to being booked for 3-4 months in advance. And my new goal was to get to 100K subscribers on YouTube. That was the goal, right? It didn't have anything to do with the money. I wanted to prove to myself that even though my Instagram had got shut down, I wanted to prove to myself that I wasn't just a one-hit wonder, like, oh, I got lucky. I'm like, no, I'm about to do this all over again with my own hands and no help from no one else. Once again, I'm not saying this to brag or boast, but I started a year ago with 3,000-4,000 subscribers here on YouTube last year. And now I'm like at 140 something, whatever. Okay. That's not the point. So once that happened and I set that goal, I got to 100,000 followers on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube, subscribers. I'm sorry. I still was like, okay, this isn't enough. Like I thought that there would be some type of, there would be something that would pour into me that I would feel like, okay, this is complete. I got a goal. I accomplished it. I'm going to just stick to this. This is it. YouTube is it. I'm going to just keep making these hair videos and then boom, right? So I just wasn't feeling it. And I promise I'm not doing this for views or anything. When I say this is on my spirit heavy, this is what I mean, because right now it's 4:19, right? And as I had to restart my computer to start this live. And as I'm waiting on Instagram, this pops up and this says it on the screen. It was 4:02, right? 4:02. And right now it is 4:20. And it says, when something isn't right for you, your soul rejects it and tries to warn you in many different ways. Pay attention to how things make you feel and what emotions they bring up in you. These are messages. If something is not right for you, let it go. And it was insane that popped up because I do not want to share this. I don't. Woo. So anyway, I ended up like continuing on, and I'm just being real. Like in the midst of everything, like I get to 100K and it's just climbing day by day. And I'm doing all of these hair videos. Not only am I booked for 3 months in advance, right? With my clients paying me some shmoney. Okay, I'm not even gonna drop numbers on how much I was making a day, but understand my booth rent was $400 a week. My booth rent was $400 a week, and I was in there by myself, and I was making good money still paying that for booth rent. So I was doing very well with just the money my clients were paying me. Plus, and I'm not saying this to brag and boast, stay with me, there is a point. And not only was I making that money with my clients that was coming and sitting in my chair, I was also making money from YouTube. Now, at the time that I made the decision, well, at the time it first popped up in my head where I was seeking God like never before. My relationship with God was getting closer than it has ever gotten before, and I was hearing so clearly. And then in the midst of me hearing clearly, I hear it is time to shift. Hair is making you unhappy. Y'all go watch the other video to understand why, because that's not what this is about. Hair is making you unhappy, and I have something else for you, and something else is coming. I need you to stop. Y'all gonna know that I am not piggybacking off the shit that's going on, because I made a video called changing the program or something like that, where I talk about this almost 2 years ago. So I'm not pulling it out my ass. I already made a video talking about this 2 years ago. So I'm not just randomly bringing this up. Okay. So I'm sorry. Oof. So I was ignoring it. Like maybe like 6 months, guys, like, nope, stop doing hair, stop doing hair. Everything in my life is stop doing hair, stop doing hair, stop doing hair. If anybody is coming in that's new, if y'all have been in here, moderators, can you please catch them up, because I cannot go back. I will lose my train of thought. So I decided I was ignoring it. I'm like, nope. And every time I ignored it, it was something worse that would happen, to the point where I was like, I have to stop. Keep in mind, transparent moment. I'm not trying to throw nothing up in nobody's face. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm a Cancer. I don't like sharing my business. One of my main goal for YouTube, we talking about money, let's be real, okay? I was like, I want to be making at least 10K a month on YouTube, right? So after I made that first 10K, I'm competitive as hell. I'm like, bet, if we can do 10K a month, let's do 11K. And then we just kept climbing, right? But in the midst of me climbing, guys like, stop doing hair. And I'm like, there's no way God could be telling me to stop doing hair and stop standing behind the chair, because if I stop doing hair, I stop making hair videos on YouTube. And if I stop making hair videos on YouTube, I'm not going to go from 12,000, like 11,000, 15,000, and eventually making $50,000, $60,000 a month, which is very possible on YouTube. I'm not saying it to brag. I need you to hear my heart. So I was like, that's why I was ignoring it. I can't even look at it right now, but I just need to know that you're feeling your boy. Like, give me a 2 if you would be arguing with God too. Like, there is no way you are telling me to stop doing hair, stop doing silk presses, and I'm climbing this much. But that's what it was. So I was like, I have to listen. At this point, my father had died suddenly. Our whole lives had shifted and changed. And we were just being okay. We were just beginning to be okay. I'm like, there's no way that after all my family has been through with the loss of my father, and now I'm making like fucking 15, 16, 20,000. Let's be real, $20,000 a month. You telling me to stop? No, that is exactly what God told me to do. So y'all notice on my channel, I went from making hair videos all the time to now y'all don't get hair videos from me anymore. Understand, my clients did not stop on me. I did not run out of money. I did not go broke. My clients did not quit on me. YouTube didn't do bad. No. God said, stop doing hair. I did not have a rhyme. I did not have a reason. I just had to stop doing hair. So not only was hair my main source of income, our 2 main sources of income, thank God, did I have a husband. So now, I feel it. I'm a Cancer. I can't control it. So not only we don't even know what's what, but I like feeling like I got my own shit to bring to the table. You feel me? So that was hard for me. It went from me making $20,000 a month to slowly but surely, the way YouTube works, like for a minute, the algorithm still got it coming. Mind you, I'm talking about the last year I've been going through this shit. I'm not talking about nothing that didn't happen since all of this happened. Everybody going through this stuff. Now, I started going through this a year ago. Okay? So at the beginning, it's good. $20,000 is a lot of money, and we don't live above our means. We don't. We live nice, but I don't live above my means. Keep in mind, I did have other sources of income. Okay, not as big as that, but I did have other sources of income. And I go from having this one source of income that brings me with YouTube and hair collectively about a little under $30,000 a month. Okay. With hair and YouTube combined with my clients and AdSense revenue combined to nothing. Okay. It going from 20,000 to 18 to 17 to 15 to 11 to 10 to 8 to 7 to 5. And guess what? I had months where I only had $1,000 a month coming in from my overall income that used to be hair. Do you have any idea how hard that shit is? It's everything that I work for. Keep in mind, nobody took anything from me. So all I had to do was get back online and say, hey, all I had to do is get online and say, hey, I'm doing hair again. I'm back to doing silk presses, but it wasn't about that. God said, nope. I need you to form other sources of income by yourself. And I'm the type of person, when I get comfortable, I'll get comfortable in one area and I'll keep building on top of that area. So things have to be snatched from under me. Do you understand? I'm that headstrong. It has to be snatched from under me. So the place that you're in right now, when I say I understand, that is what I mean, you guys. I had to go from almost $30,000 a month from just doing hair, not just doing hair like it's small, but go from $30,000 a month doing hair to sometimes making $12,000 from that one source of income that I had. Keep in mind, none of my lifestyle changes, no sources of my lifestyle change. I've lived in the same house then. I live in the same house now that I lived in then. My mind frame had to change. I had to take the other forms of businesses that I had, which at the time I put no effort into. How could I? I was doing 10, 13 heads a day, coming home, editing, being a mother and a wife, and then going to sleep and doing it all over again. And in the midst of that, editing videos to post on YouTube. So I have no extra time to give room to any of my other businesses. So I started everything from scratch. My blog, I started from scratch. From scratch. Thank God we were somewhat responsible. So I had somewhat of some type of nest egg for something. But I got to zero. So when I say you got to stop crying and complaining, put the pedal to the metal and put your head down and bust your ass, that's what I mean, because I've done it. So it was so insane to me to go through that. And mind y'all, this is a year, no answers. God, why? Me second guessing myself. Y'all will see me randomly come back and do a hair video because I'm like, maybe I'm hearing from, and I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. And I'm like, maybe I'm hearing wrong from God, because I'm like, why? I've never done anything else. I've spent my entire life building this. I've spent my entire life. I'm like, my end goal, when I set my journal, when I went to cosmetology school, I'm like, I want to be a hairstylist that people know around the world. I want people to know my name in other countries. I want to be I want to be on YouTube and somebody say, hey, I'm here from Nigeria. Hey, I'm here from Egypt. Hey, I'm here from another country. I don't know if any of you are outside of the US, but I'm like, that's my goal. That's what I want. And then I get it. And God's like, nope, stop, do something else. Right? So I'm like, okay, it's no problem. I'm like, because the algorithm was working, I would do a video that wasn't a hair video. Excuse me. I would do a hair video that wasn't a hair video. Oh, Lord. And everything would be fine. It was no big deal. But then literally not even 2 months after God told me stop doing hair, and I listened like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing hair. I moved out of my studio salon and I was done completely. YouTube switches over and to the algorithm controlling everything. So it went from the algorithm controlling it went from all of y'all being able to get my notifications and stuff regularly, so nothing mattered, and it didn't matter that I was creating other types of content or anything like that. All that mattered was like y'all was here. But then the algorithm came and now you can't even see that, and I had to literally start over. It was the most nerve-wracking thing, and this is for the last year, and I'm not sharing this to make anybody feel bad for me or nothing, because I am so good. It was the hardest thing that I have ever dealt with in my life. I've never second guessed myself so much. I have never had to trust God the way that I've had to trust God. I've never had to detach myself from different things and different people like I've had to within this last year. But the glory at the end of it, it's nothing like you've ever seen before. And it's so crazy because during it, I didn't understand why I was going through it. And then everything happens, hair salons get shut down. And I haven't even really been able to create content because my mind is so blown. If you're a hairstylist, I am not like, haha, that's what you get. You didn't know. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm like, my God, the state that my life would have been in if it would have stopped abruptly for me and I had no time to plan. It's like I can't even I can't form words. And that is why I was like, I just want to come on here and like share I just want to share my story with you guys. And I just, once again, we being honest, if y'all are the type of people that are closed-minded and you want to control people, this is not the place for you. I see a couple of the comments. We're going to get to the comments in a second. I'm almost done with this. Then I'm going to take your questions. I am not Christian, so I see a lot of people like saying stuff like that. Yes, I believe in God more than I have ever believed in God ever in my life. But no, I do not identify as Christian. So I see a lot of people saying certain things. I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you. I love every last one of you. I don't care if you believe that flowers and fish was God. Hey, girl. Hey, flower fishy. I respect you. Okay. But you guys, the state that we're in right now, I believe that we are all in this state of reformation where everything that we believed was the way that life really went. Everything that we believed life to be as it pertains to the formation of the way things go is completely different now. Everything has completely changed, and it was so crazy because in the midst of me stopping, I was like, put out this ebook, 6-Figure Funnel, and I had just been trying to push to people, but mind you, this was a hair channel, so nobody was really trying to hear that, but I was pushing 6-Figure Funnel, have your multiple streams of income. If you have, a social media page, push them to different pages. Give me a tool if you remember that. That's what was going on in my head. And I wanted to say something then, but God was like, nope, be quiet, be still, wait. Nope, be quiet, be still, wait. To the point where I would go to make videos and then it would just stop. Insane. And it's at this point now where I am so floored. I am so amazed. I am so trusting. I will never question anything else that God ever puts in front. I just won't question anything that Spirit puts in front of me. Never. I trust myself. I trust the God that lives within me, and I will just never, ever, ever question anything. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I really wanted y'all to understand where I am mentally. I want y'all to ask me whatever questions. Hi. I want you to ask me whatever questions that you want to ask me. I will be as transparent as I possibly can, but it's something that I really wanted to share. And that's what I mean when I say when people say like, oh, are you going to do hair soon? When are you going to start doing hair again and stuff like that? It's not that I fell out of love with hair, but in the state of what it was, I had to move. And it is so insane that a year ago, God was preparing me. Spirit was preparing me for now. And I have no words, none, like no words. I'm about to answer questions because I'm a grown ass man and I can't be crying. I'm not a man, but okay. Woo, and it's hard. I'm gonna be this the last part because I feel like this is one thing I was holding in. I'm gonna be very transparent. For a minute, oh God, it was hard. Did we make it through? Yes, I still got my house. Ain't nobody getting no evictions. Okay, I still got all of my stuff. I have to sell nothing. Okay, we're doing good. But oh God, now everything is back to normal. I have replaced my income. My other multiple streams of income have now replaced what YouTube and me standing behind the chair have been. I am at the most excellent place that I have ever been. It made me feel a little guilty because in the midst of me celebrating, everything starts happening and falling apart everywhere else in the world. So it makes me feel really guilty in a way about being so happy that I'm coming out of it at the point that everybody else is going in it. But I didn't sometimes feel like having something that you've wanted so long, you get it in your hand and I'll be like, okay, that was cute. You got it next. It's hard, especially when you know that all you have to do, like, even though hair salons and stuff are open now, if I wanted to get back into it in that sense, all I have to do is open my books back up and make a silk press video, but it's not right now. Like it's something else that I'm supposed to be doing. And I just want to come on here and I wanted to talk to you guys because if anybody is feeling like they are at that place where everything around them, everything that they've ever worked for, everything that you've ever worked for is like crumbling around you and you like now you don't know what else you're going to do and there's no way that you can be successful because you only plan for this profession. Just because you plan for that profession does not mean that that is the plan that God had for your life. That is the plan that you had. And you ask God, I'm done with this. I'm tired. Make my plan clear. I want to be over here. Lord, I want to be in perfect order. Make sure that I'm in perfect alignment. And now you are. This part is very hard. It is very scary. You feel like a world is falling apart, but I assure you that it is only falling together, but it is an area that you are not familiar with. And because you are not familiar with this area, you feel very out of control because you are. Desperation does not call on your manifestation. It does not. I'm about to, ask me questions, you guys. I really had to get that out, like for somebody, and I really wanted people to understand where I am. Yes, it is time for your shift. It is, and it is hard. I wasn't even going to, I'm not about to sit up here and play with you and act like it's hard. I'm being real and transparent. It is hard to be at the top of the algorithm and then just stop. And at any time I can go back and do it again, but making a choice to consciously say no and to start all over with something else. I am starting all over with something else. The new content that I am building is not for the subscribers that I already have. The algorithm doesn't give them my content. I have 47,000 subscribers, but some of my videos that have been up for 2 weeks only have 1,000 views because the new content that I am building is for new people. The 147,000 subscribers that I have, or however many, 47,000 that I have, do not want to see the new content. They want to see silk presses. But that is not the path that my life is on right now. So I have to start over, even though I can literally just go like this and do something different. It is shift. It is tearing down and rebuilding. You cannot put new wine in old bottles. You cannot. Because even if you rinse them out, the residue from your old wine is still crusted on the sides of the bottle. So you have to smash them and get brand new fucking bottles. Yes, I'm cussing. I told you that if you were sensitive to get off, okay, you got to get brand new bottles I had to smash all of my old bottles and get brand new bottles, and that shit is hard. Because in the midst of me smashing all of my old bottles and killing my old self, I got to get up in the morning and be called all types of bitches and hoes about rice water videos. I still get them today. Hard. Most people can't even take arguments from the person in the cubicle next to them, yet alone, like, for example, go look on one of the rice water videos. One of the videos has a negative comment, right, that has 4,000 likes on it, and then she got like 2,000 comments under her comment, and all 2,000 of them is talking shit about me, calling me all types of bitches and hoes. Most people can't even take two of their cousins or their aunties talking shit about them. Imagine going through all of that on a daily basis with having to tear down everything that you have ever worked for and build something else. Yes, it's hard. No, I'm not being insensitive when I make certain posts and I tell y'all to suck it up and work. I'm saying it because I've already done it. I've done it already. Y'all are going through now. I've been going through for the last year, and I came out of it 2 months before y'all got in it. The craziest shit in the world. And it is so, that's why it's so hard for me to create content, because I still can't wrap my mind around it. Oh, okay. Let's talk. Whew, and I gotta get off we'll just talk. Whew, I'm doing good. I'm a Cancer. Listen, an ant could fart and I would be like, his poor little booty. His poor little ass cheeks. Do you think if you organize your day better, maybe 6 days instead of 13, you could have had more hours in the day to focus on other businesses? No. No. I'm not saying that I didn't have any time to focus on the other businesses. What I am saying is, and we being real, we being transparent. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, I am the queen of managing my time. A lot of y'all only know me for doing hair and stuff like that. I have about 9 different drop shipping websites. I do business consulting, business coaching. I have my own private labeling company. We will be here all day. I have multiple different businesses. When I say that I could not focus on my other businesses because of hair, this is what I mean. And if there is anybody on here that was a client of mine that sat in my chair that told me anything about themselves, A, I'm not about to share any of your business, and B, I love you so much. And I mean this with love, but I'm just being real. So imagine this. Imagine getting up in the morning every day, and in the morning I have to get up in the morning. Yes, girl. I have to get up in the morning and meditate, get myself together, and put a shield on to be able to go and take what I have to take at work, because as I do hair, I am a dumpster and a trash can. Okay? What do I mean? My clients and I had developed a very, and I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a minute. My clients and I had developed very, very close-knit relationships. And a lot of times they would be waiting to see me to dump their information on me. And when I tell y'all, I have been told some of the most horrific stories you could ever imagine. Okay? Sometimes I would get horrific stories, like 3-4 of them in one day. Imagine like one telling me about what her father used to do to her as a child, and one telling me about something that just happened to her from multiple men. The most horrific things you could ever imagine, okay, they would tell me. And I know that I am a very good listener, and people feel very like people would just, even me not doing hair, they would just tell me everything. And I can't say no. I couldn't say no, I don't want to listen. So I would just take it all in. Okay. I couldn't do anything else. Imagine being at work all day and listening to story after story after story of the most horrific thing. And then after they leave, they feel better because they've dumped the energy with me. Okay? And after that, I'm still a wife and a mother, and I still have to go home. That's something that people don't even think about the job as a hairstylist. I didn't think about it before I started to do it. So when I say I didn't have time, I don't mean that I could not manage my time properly. That's not what I mean. I mean that I'm one person, and all of the extra brain power, hey, my love, all of the extra brain power that I had to put towards my other businesses, my mind was in constant turmoil with the different things that I had to put on me. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm starting from Christy Hayward. You guys, if you have more questions, please ask me. We being super transparent. You got me in here. You got a question, I'm going to answer it. This is the realest that I ain't gonna say it's the realest I'm gonna be, but come on. And I don't know if I'm leaving it up so we can get as real as you want to get. I'm watching regardless. Those people who are afraid of change, then they wonder why they sitting still. Yes, ma'am. Now someone has the whole rice water line, but because of you, I know better. Listen, it is, nah, girl, we not. Ooh, out of the box. You are so out of the box, and I love it. Thank you. A therapist. I want to be at the time. Oh, I'm loud into the camera. I'm sorry. And now you're stuck with that energy. Yes. That's a lot of caring of other people's energy and bringing their spirits home. And then I didn't understand what I was doing. I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I didn't know that that's what I was doing. I was just bringing it home. I had no idea. How do you stop the battle in your mind of repeating the past? That is an excellent question. And I don't know if you're going to want to hear my answer or if you're going to want to. Anyway. How can I say this? I'm trying to think what avenue I want to go down. We like to give the responsibility to other people. Whenever and I'm not taking a shot at Christianity, when I was Christian, I believed that all I had to do, whatever problem I had, anything that I did wrong, anything, I didn't have to deal with it. All I had to do was ask for forgiveness, say sorry, and I would take it to the feet of the Lord, and God would deal with it, and I didn't have to look my chaos in the face. And anything that made me feel bad and anything that didn't make me feel good, I had to run from because it was the devil. Anything that wasn't love and light and sparkling and glittery and nice, I had to run from because it was the devil. Okay? So I became extremely afraid of the dark, as most of us are. What do I mean by that? If we go towards something and something feels hard, if I start a business and it feels hard, if I start something, I make a post, people don't react to it. If I post a video and I don't get a bunch of views, it's not right because it has to look sparkly and pretty. It has to feel good. Where that's not true. That's not how humans learn. We don't learn like that. When a baby is born, a baby cannot. They don't have any germs. Oh, nope, we're not even gonna go there. Nope, we're not even gonna go there. This is where we're gonna go. Whenever you touch a stove, you only don't touch fire because you touch it, you be like, ah, shit, like that's hot. We learn from pain. It's only when we hit our head, when something hurts, that we know, like, okay, let's not do that. Let's move a little strategically. I want to go over here, but when I go this next time, I'm going to go like this. But we only learn from pain. Period. Or from when we're uncomfortable. Because when we're in really uncomfortable places, we begin to create things that we didn't have before. Because we're in a place that we've never been in before. So we have to dig into a part of ourselves that we had never, ever, ever accessed before. And I'm about to go super deep. I'm sorry. But we are all trained to be the same way. We all are born, we go to school, and they teach us the same exact thing. They teach us how to make money the same way. They teach us all the same exact thing. And then we follow these patterns, and that's all fine. There is nothing wrong with following the patterns, but as you're following the patterns, it's nothing wrong with also stepping back a little bit and saying, okay, this over here feels good, and I want to see if I can create something over here. It may not look like what everybody else is doing, but I still want to create something different that feels good. Because we've gotten into these patterns of going to the same jobs over and over again because it feels like this is what I'm supposed to do. But what about what feels good? And so, you guys, I stepped away so I could do what feels good. I wasn't being like a servant and like, oh, I have to. I'm humble and I have to. No, I was following what felt good. Hey, it's your business email. Okay, we about to get to all the questions. We are going through life lessons and learning. We're going through, a lot of people don't understand the enlightenment. A lot don't, and I sure as hell didn't understand. Everybody think it's all love and light and glitter and sparkles, but it's not. Can you make an ebook for those, for all porosities? I sure will, yes. Yeah, me and my husband would like to get into big time or bring the energy home, and that's why I prefer to work from home. Yeah, it's hard. How do you start? How do you start when you're terrified to step outside of your comfort zone? Why are you terrified to step outside of your comfort zone? Let's get real. Let's go there. Why are you terrified to step inside of your comfort zone? And give me a 2 if you're a person that is terrified to step outside of your comfort zone. No problem. I'm going back up answering questions. If y'all have any questions for me about anything, please answer. Okay, beautiful. Okay. As a nails technician, I completely understand. Are you still on here? Give me a 2 if you are. I completely understand where you're coming from. The transference of energy is real. And I know you know because you touching their hands. I've learned to pray over myself as I'm providing a service. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's right. I want to start my own mobile business. I am engaged 50 plus, and me and my fiance have great love making, but we're still getting to know each other. Yeah. And take your time. Like, I'm not discouraging anybody for getting into the industry. And I'm not even saying that I'm never going to do hair again. Hair is an art form. It is a passion. I love it so much. It don't have nothing to do with making money from hair or anything like that. I love it so much. So if y'all see me doing another hair video, it's not like, oh, money getting tight. No, I love it. I love doing hair so much, but right now I had to. How do you break up with a problematic client? What is her issue? Give me the scenario in short. Give me as short as you possibly can, and I'll let you know. Because to be honest, it is really hard, but as a service provider, you have the right to refuse service with anyone. With anyone, you have the right to refuse service. So if the next time a situation happens, or if a situation already happened, you can reach out and say hi, whatever the person's name is, and say, I really appreciate you trusting me as a service provider from this point, from however long it's been, girl. Really appreciate you, trusting me as a service provider. But unfortunately, I do not think that I am the service provider for you. If you would like, I can provide you with a list of references, and then you can go from there. We have to stop being afraid to speak up for ourselves, because this is the thing. The person that's the problematic client does not have a problem being a problem. Just like the people in the comments, when they be like, oh, you so rude, you so nasty. It's like, people don't have a problem being disrespectful, but they have a problem with you defending yourself against the disrespect. You do not have to give people an explanation for you protecting and defending yourself and defending your energy. You don't. And a lot of people don't want to talk about this, but a lot of hairstylists mentally be messed up. There are a lot of hairstylists that get really lucky and they do not have to put up with that. But a lot of hairstylists and nail techs sometimes have to deal with a lot of stuff because people think that hairstylists and other service providers like that are maids. And that's not true. You have to teach people how to treat you. If you want people to show you respect, you got to let them know to respect you. When I first started my policy and procedure and putting my foot down, I got so much grief. People was like, she thinks she all that. She's starting policy and procedure. It can only be one person in there at a time. You got to be on time for your appointment, where it's going to be more than one person in there on the time, or she going to cancel you. Guess what? Now, that is the new status quo, because you cannot have more than 2 people in the room at the same time. And if somebody is late, it will make the hairstylist run over. So there will be more than one person in the room at the same time. So now the stuff that I used to get grief for is the new status quo. You teach people how to treat you. Hairstylists, we go through the shit that we go through because we so scared to lose the money that we so scared to lose the money that we allow people to talk to us however they want to talk to us. If you was on the street, or if you was at home and it was one of your cousins, your friend, whoever, and they come in the room and they talking to you crazy, how would you handle it? You handle it the same way, but you handle it as a professional. If you will not take it in real life, don't you take it at work. If you do not allow people to disrespect you and run over you on the street, don't you allow them to run over you and disrespect you at work, period. However you start it is how it will end. And I try to tell people that all the time. It is disgusting that it took a virus to kill everybody for people to now start respecting their clients, their hairstylist time. That's the reality of it, my love. If you want people to respect you, you have to teach them how to treat you. You have to be okay with, for a minute, people not liking you, because our problem is we are high and addicted to the pats on the back. We want those pats on the back so bad that we are disgusted and weighed down by the opposite. Because we want people to give us accolades and to give us pats on the back and to be like, oh, she the shit. Oh, she good at what she do. He good at what he do. Then we allow people to talk to us any type of way because we don't want the negativity. Be okay with that. Be okay with getting the negativity, so that way it won't matter, because a watch pot don't boil. And desperation does not call in your manifestation. So, and I just buffered. Desperation does not call in your manifestation. So if you are so desperate for the manifestation of money, for the manifestation of clients, to the point that you take disrespect from people, you will never get what you want. And if you get it, it will only be something that you can hold momentarily. It won't be something that will make you money while you sleep. You will always be working like that. Always. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. People be like, oh, you so uptight. You so, it doesn't matter. People do not have a choice on how to treat me. People cannot pick and choose how they talk to me. They just don't. People don't disrespect me when they talk to me. And I'm not saying like I'm better than nobody. I teach people how to treat me. I'm an acquired taste. Some people like it and some people spit it out. It is what it is. Okay, I'm going back to comments. Okay. I'm at Pamela King. If I skip over you, please ask me again. Please, I promise I'm not skipping. It's just so much to get to. That's right. I want to start my own mobile business. Oh, I read that. Sorry. Oh, for her prices. Baby, girl, I ain't have to say all that. Let me tell you something. First of all, and once again, we keeping it real. Nobody can walk up in Macy's and be like, "Oh, I really want that purse. It's cute." Excuse me. I know that this bag say that it's $250, but I went to this other store and it was the same exact purse, but it wasn't $1,200. It was only $800. So I only feel like I should have to pay $800 because it was $800 at the store. Girl, bye. Macy's gonna be like, take your ass to the store that you found it, get it for $80 because here, baby girl, it's $1,250. So I'm trying to figure out why it's anything different in the hair industry. The reason that it's anything different is because the service provider makes it that way. We do that. We teach people that our services are bargained for because when we enter into the industry to get people in the door, we do specials. I'm doing weaves for $50 off, for $20 off, $50 sew-ins, and you enter the hair industry at the lowest price point. You say, for me to get to the top of the hair industry, I'm going to come in with the lowest prices, and that is the worst thing you can do. Why? Because you're not getting people that are there because they're in love with you. They are there because they're in love with your price. So all somebody has to do is compete with your price and those clients are gone. That is how it goes. You create a clientele that falls in love with you because of your skill level, period. And a lot of people don't like to hear that because that takes longer. It's a lot easier to get people that are sitting in your chair that are there because you doing $50 weaves and most people doing it for $250. But that does not give you longevity. It does not, because those are clients that are shopping around for the cheapest prices. Just like if you a couponer, you grocery shopping, you looking for a coupon for the store that got the cheapest gallon of milk. You're not going to the store that you like the best, who got the nicest decorations. You're going to the store that has the cheapest milk. And you're going to keep going there as long as their milk is the cheapest. But the second somebody's milk is lower than yours, they're leaving that store. You're going to stop going to that store and you're going to go to the store that got the other milk. That's how it goes. But we don't look at it like that. I went through that as a dog groomer. I would send dogs home because of their owners. Yes. When you are a service provider, you are not a slave. You are providing a service. You're providing a service. You're providing your talent in exchange for money. You're not a slave. And at any point you don't feel comfortable, you can say, I don't think we're a match. Go to somebody else. I did it all the time. It is not a problem. If people don't have a problem showing you disrespect, you should have no problem demanding it back. I don't understand. No. What are some steps for people who are good at a lot of things that are not sure what to focus on for their business? That's a hard question to answer without talking to you. I always tell my clients, and I can't say everything because my clients will be like, how you giving it to them on free and we have to pay for it on free? I always tell my clients to, I can't say that. You have to figure out what those things are that you are the most passionate about. Because the thing is, we all, whenever we are thinking of what business should I start? We all love to go outside of ourselves and go outside of those things that we love to figure out what we want to do with our lives, where in reality, what you're really supposed to do is figure out those things that you love most. For example, let's say you love to cook, right? Let's say you love to cook. And you're like, oh, well, I don't want to get a food truck, or I don't want to start a restaurant or stuff like that. There are so many other things you can do. You can blog. And I mean, I can't go too deep into it because I do this, literally, this is a part of my business. But I would say the first step will be to sit down and really ask yourself, what do you as a person, what do you love to do? Not what everybody else does, not what looks good online, what is everybody doing? Because understand that whatever you're seeing on YouTube that you want to create has already been manifested. That was already something that was in somebody else's mind that they brought to this world, period. So you need to start focusing on something else that you can create that no one has ever seen before. Everything that you do, every talent that you have can be turned into a business. I actually challenge y'all, if y'all want to, just start naming passions of y'all, and I can start naming businesses. Every talent, every thing that you love, every art form can be turned into a business. Name a couple of things. You love crocheting and making things. You can make your own clothing, and they have different websites that are, like, for example, drop shipping websites. I'm not dropping them because I sell vendors list, but they have different drop shipping companies where you can be completely anonymous. You take the time to build up your craft, make sure you make beautiful, beautiful pieces, and you can post it on this drop shipping website. And different drop shippers like myself will go on there. And once we access the site, if we come across your stuff and it pops out to us, then we'll take on your stuff on our website or whatever forms that we use. And then we'll promote your stuff. And what ends up happening is, with drop shipping, normally you'll set whatever the price is. The person will list it on their website, and then y'all work out what the percentages is. They're the ones promoting it for you, and then you're the one doing all of the shipping, and you don't even have to worry about anybody promoting you. Boom, business right there. When it comes to knitting, crocheting, sewing, you can make scarves, socks. Actually, this is the perfect time. Everybody's at home, snuggled up, trying to be cute and stuff. It's perfect timing for it. It's time for you to get on Google Trends and start searching, what are people looking for. Start typing in on Google Trends like knitting, crocheting, and as soon as you type in knitting, crocheting on Google Trends, or even here on YouTube, as soon as you type in knitting, crocheting, just type in A. And then when you type in A, knitting, crocheting, A, all of the different things that start with the letter A will pop up. B, knitting, crocheting, the letter B. All of the different things from knitting and crocheting with the letter B will pop up, and through the rest of the alphabet. And then that's how you will decide what you're going to make. Boom, there's your business done. What's next? Drop your businesses. I'll tell you what to do right now. Client retention is key, which is why many customer demographics are conditioned the way that they are. And when you charge your worth, they get cross-eyed and twisted. This has to be a standard. Yes, I love you, ma'am. You teach people how to treat you. And at the beginning, it is very hard. And I'm going to explain to you why it's hard. And a lot of y'all, especially if y'all in the industry, y'all going to get mad at me. The reason that it is hard for us to all have a standard and that we stick to and that clients stick to is because we have no standard amongst ourselves. We all compete with each other. Instead of everybody focus on what they want to do and how they want to elevate, we are all competing with each other. What do I mean by that? If we get online, we're going to look up, what is everybody charging for weaves? I'm just using weaves for an example. What is everybody charging for weaves? Do you see everybody charging $250 for weaves? Oh, well, I'm about to do it for $150. Boom, we have no order. Because then the people who really charge what it's worth got to defend why they charge $250 and this person charges $50, because there's no standard in the hair industry. Everybody's out for money. There's no standard. So it's very hard for everybody to figure out what they're going to do. For example, for the most part, like A gallon of milk is the same price no matter where you go, depending on what store. It may be a little more or a little less, but you're not going to go nowhere and pay $50 for no gallon of milk. And you're not going to go nowhere and pay 50 cents for no dollar of milk. It's about the same price range, but you don't have it like that in the hair industry. So it's really, really hard for hairstylists that put their foot down to have a clientele or anything like that, because you got client stylists like me who are like, no, you have a 5-minute grace period. You're not going to be 30, 45 minutes late, because we're going to be real. Women book hair appointments and then their hair appointment will be at 3 o'clock and they walk in there at 3:25. Like ain't nothing happened. And then if the hairstylist say, I can't do your hair, we got to rebook. What? I got somewhere to go. And it'd be a whole thing. I've been through it multiple times. So nobody's going to tell me that it doesn't happen. It has to be unity 360. 360. The customer, all of the hairs and all of the hairstylists, the customers and the hairstylists, the two different groups of hairstylists have to all be on one accord. And then the client has to be on one accord and respect the stylist, and then it'll flow evenly. Until then, hey. I love you guys. I love handbags. There we go. Let's go. I love handbags. Want to learn how to make my own handbag collection. Boom. So you got to ask yourself first thing that you should do, you need to go and start researching two different things. First thing, what it takes to make handbags and sell them. And when I say make them and sell them, I mean how much it's going to cost for you to get the materials that you want to make. No. Before that, how much money do you want to make? What's your end goal? You want to make 50,000? You want to make 20,000? You want to make 100,000? You want to make $1 million? How much money you want to make, right? Then figure out how to make it. How much money is it going to cost for you to make them, right? That's your labor. How much is your labor going to cost? Then I need you to figure out how much shipping is going to cost, right? Get that number together. Then go ahead and start looking up drop shipping and the affiliate marketing and all of those different things, and make that list and figure out which one makes sense. Because understand, all of the brands, and that's all I'm going to say about that, all of the brands that we've been looking at for years, JCPenney, Sears, BB, all of them, they're all closing down their stores and switching online. So before you open up a storefront, think about that. Same thing with the people out here that want to start hairs. No, we ain't going there. Nope. No makeup line. Once again, that's something you got to ask yourself. You got to go ahead. If you want to start a makeup line, you need to research the market. Start looking up whether or not you want to, figure out what the competition is. What does the makeup industry look like right now, right? What do you possess in it? Like, what voice do you have in the makeup industry? Because all of these businesses, before we get to them, so I won't say the same thing over and over again, understand that you cannot be the lady at the gas station trying to sell oil. What do I mean by that? I gave this analogy or example in one of my last lives. That's just like you being at the grocery store. You're at a grocery store. Somebody walks up to you and they like, hey, girl, I got this bottle right here of oil. And it's some of the best oil you will ever use. It's straight from Cambodia. I'm very well versed. I'm very intelligent. And you just dropping all of your credentials and everything. And this is $35. You want to buy some? Are y'all going to buy the oil from the girl that walk up to you in the grocery store parking lot? Are you going to buy it from? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you, especially in a time like this. Thank you, girl. Because that's like 9 double cheeseburgers. Thank you. So, you guys, that's not something you would do. So you cannot be that lady at the grocery store. You have to make sure that you're giving value. So just start pushing out free content. Start giving free content out, you guys. You got to put yourself out there. Put yourself out there so people know who you are. You can't be a stranger that just comes out busting out on people. Oh, I love you. What's your Cash App? I don't even have a Cash App. I don't know. Where do I have it? I don't know. I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one, but if you want to donate something, babe, there's like this little money thing. Like it's a smiley face on the like right where all of the comments are. There's like a smiley face and then a little cash symbol next to it. If you want to click that, but I don't have a cash app. I'm sorry. I think what's wrong with things being approached. Look, you teach people how to treat you. I love y'all so much. We teach people, super chat. Yes, thank you. We teach people how to treat us. And if you want to take control over your schedule, you have to take control over it. I ordered my mask from your website. What's the average shipping frame? Because I haven't been a problem with the mail carrier putting the mail in the wrong mailbox. Please email me, love. I can't. Please email me. Because right now I'm sitting in front of the computer. It's a camera, 2 cameras in front of me, my phone. I don't have the access to the capabilities to be able to answer that question. All of my shipping is actually pretty fast. However, we're in worldwide. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Legacy. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you guys so much because I know how tight money is. So thank you so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you. But what was I asking? Oh, so like standard shipping is like 5 to 10 business days. But remember, the world is on global quarantine. Okay. So I need you just give me a second, give me a minute. I love y'all so much. So everybody just give it a second, give it a minute. And if you got some questions, and you need a tracking number, please just email me. Email me during regular business hours and I'll get to you, but I can't give you your tracking number right here in front of everybody, baby. Yeah, I don't have Cash App. I'm sorry. What questions do you guys have for me? I love you guys so much. And I really wanted to share my story with y'all, not because I'm like, oh, this is so amazing and I exalted. That's why I didn't want to share. I wasn't going to share this story until I made my first million. Like, girl, guess what I went through when I had to build everything from scratch. I just wanted to come on here. Like, if it's any of y'all that's like going through anything, if you feel like your world is crumbling around you, if you feel like everything that you've ever worked for is just like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do because I didn't plan for this? Understand, this is a shirt too. I ain't getting naked on here. Understand that things are not happening to you, they are happening for you. If things are falling apart, it's because they were in the way. That's the only reason I wanted to come on here. I didn't come on here to be like, I was broken to nothing and then I came up. It's like, yes, I wanted to share that with you, but not so I can exalt myself, so you would know that you don't beat yourself down. This is not your end. This is not. You can't put new wine in old bottles and you just got to smash the old ones. I don't have any questions. I just love watching you because you have the best energy. Thank you. Y'all, listen, I didn't want to share this because on social media, they expect you to be like superhuman. Like, I can't have a flaw. I can't struggle. I can't be broke for a minute. I can't need to like level up. Like, no, I literally had to let everything around me crumble so I can build it up. This is probably the last subject I will bring up. Not sympathize, but I align so much with the energy of the butterfly. Not just because butterflies are pretty, but because before a butterfly becomes a butterfly, it's a caterpillar. We know this. And when the caterpillar goes in a cocoon, we think that it's something like super beautiful. No, it is excruciating pain. I love you more, beautiful. In the inside of the cocoon, the caterpillar's insides literally turn into acid. So the caterpillar's body literally turns to acid, and then it turns into liquid. And then from that liquid form, it reshapes itself into a butterfly in the cocoon. And then when it's done, it all of these beautiful colors, and it emerges and be like, surprise, bitch. Yes, I identify with that so much because could you imagine how excruciating that is? To have your entire body dissolved by acid. And then your body goes from being in this one form as a caterpillar into a liquefied state. And you a liquefied state just there. I don't know what's happening. I am liquid. I am a fucking puddle hanging from a tree in a bag. And all I can do is trust that I'm going to turn into something beautiful. Oh, God. That's why I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys, because it's so heavy. Which do I enjoy more? Between what? Between what and what? Because I do quite a few things. So what do you mean? What do I enjoy between what two things? Don't both be. Should I do nails or tattoos? Where is your passion? What is the one thing that you can do with your eyes closed, that you talk about 24/7, that you think about before you go to sleep and when you wake up in the morning, and things that you journal about? What is the one thing that stays consistent on your mind? That's what you're supposed to do. The one thing that you cannot get off of your mind is what you're supposed to do. And another thing, we're so confused by jealousy, right? We think that jealousy is this, oh my God, you're jealous. That's a horrible thing. I'm jealous of this person. I'm not jealous. That's not right. Our emotions is our spirit's main source and God's main source of communication with us. I'm not going to preach to y'all, but that's your main source of communication, because when you online, for example, if you on YouTube and let's say you a hairstylist too, and you look at another hairstylist that's doing super good and you get jealous of what they got, that's your spirit telling you, why aren't you doing that? You could be doing the same thing too, but you're not. You sitting on your butt. That's your spirit trying to rattle you and get you up and out. But we just like, no, I don't feel that way. We deny it. We push it to the back. And then we're like so confused to why we can't elevate. It's because we constantly ignore our emotions. We're expecting some God to fall out of the sky and smack us in the face. No, God lives within. And we ignore the God that lives within. So we're confused. Period. That was my intuition. No, that was God. That was my other. Oh my God, something told me. And I had a feeling. Yes, that was God telling you. Y'all watch too much TV. And that tattoo gun feels like a brush to me. And singing. I would say to anybody, anything that you are passionate about, whatever you cannot stop thinking about, go on Google. Google is your best friend. If you, I saw somebody that said they're going to grapevine in their yard. You're going to grapevine in your yard. Do you know that right now on this planet, people are stressing out more than ever before? Everybody wants to know how to grow things. I'm dropping some of my biz naive, but one of my drop shipping businesses is selling planting stuff. And I will have you know, Sugarfoot, there are a whole lot of people building stuff in their houses and starting gardens in their houses, because we don't trust like the government. We don't necessarily, people aren't trusting the grocery stores and stuff like that. They're like, I'm growing my shit myself. So there is a whole market of people. Like on Fiverr, I have so many different videos teaching y'all about different jobs that y'all have access to. Every passion you have, you can go on Fiverr, write an ebook for, or provide a service for that somebody is looking for. Any talent you have can be turned into a business. I don't care. People sell their butt, girl. You can sell your butt, girl. And don't sell your butt. I mean, if you sell your butt, whatever. People sell their butt. If you can sell your body, you can sell any. People selling mug. Literally, you can start a business with everything that I have sitting around me. There's not one thing around me that you can't sell. Down to picture frames. Find the market. Take the time. What makes you inspired the most? My children. My children. They will want for absolutely nothing. They will know hard work ethics. I can't talk. They will know the importance of hard work. They will know that you have to work for what you want. I'm instilling all of that in them, but my children will want for nothing, and my children will know how powerful they are. And my children will also know from me leading by example that they need absolutely no one to get ahead in life. And I know that I have to lead by example to do that. So whatever I have to take, whatever I have to do, whatever losses I have to take to learn my lessons, then that's what it is. My children. Yes, gardening, baby. There is a market for everything. On Amazon right now, do y'all know how easy it is to get a book on Amazon Kindle and get paid for it now? Google is your best friend. You don't need me for that. KPD. Write it down if you want it. KPD. Moderators, if you want to put it in there, look it up. KBD, and that's short for Kindle Direct Publishing. You can get your ebook on Kindle today. I mean, not today because you got to write it first, but if you got one written, you can get it on there today and sell it on Amazon today. Yes. You just got to take your time and do the research. You can get your book on Amazon today. Yes, no problem. So that's what I mean. I want us all to start, and please don't take this the wrong way. I want you to ask me questions. But I rarely call myself a business coach. Consultant. I prefer the word business coach because as a coach, I am just coaching you to pull out the best of yourself because I do not want to be a crutch to you. Everybody puts on their pants one leg at a time, just like I do, and the same God that lives in me lives in you. So I try to inspire people to think of it themselves. I'll drop little words or ask little questions to make you think, to be like, holy shit, I already knew that. Boom, I'm going to just do this. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to directly follow up behind me in my footsteps because I'm the only person with these fingerprints and you the only person with yours. So the way that I move won't be the way that you move. And the way that you move won't be the way that I move because we two different people. Music and singing, get it out there. And honestly, the thing is, fear is what's blocking all of us. We're all so scared to fail that we won't jump. You're gonna fall. It's when you first post something, it will not go. Some people it will, but it may not go viral. It may take you years. When I did my podcast with Destiny, I think she said she's had her YouTube since 2010 or 2011. I want to say it was 2010. It's 2020. No problem, baby. Sorry, my hubby tries to go in on me with my trust right now. Yeah, and you gotta believe in you. You can't be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this and I hope it works. No, you gotta do it and have faith in yourself and in your creator's faith in you so much that you seem like cocky to people. Like, girl, I'm the shit, girl. Girl, I'm so glad that $50,000 check just hit my account, girl. I used to write in before I got my first $10,000 check with YouTube. I used to write 55 times in the morning and 55 times at night in my manifestation journal. Oh my God, I cannot believe I got $10,000 in my account from YouTube this month. And I would write it 55 times in the morning and 55 times at night until I got it. And God damn it, I got it. I would write 55 times in the morning. Oh my God, I cannot believe I got my 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and I got my 150K plaque. I used to write it 55 times in the morning and 55 times at night about that plaque. And there it go. A free course in project management failed in my lab today. I jumped on it and started tomorrow. Girl, you better start it. And then peep this. I'm not saying, oh, steal their ideas, but if you trying to start your own business, pay attention. Not only are you going to be learning, but I need you to pay attention to the way that they organize the information. And then whatever your tactic is, whatever area your expertise is, when you get to the place that you want it to be, you structure your stuff in the same way. Because every business you can start, you can have multiple streams of income with it. Because once you get to the top floor of where you want to go, you can then teach people how to do it too. Hello. Telling you what I know. Ebooks is a very, very excellent way of passive income. As we've been sitting here, notifications. And I'm not saying that to be bragging and boastful, but you spend the time, you step out on faith. It takes a long time. It's really hard. It's scary. Like, death hurts. To kill a certain part of yourself that you thought would be your end all be all, that shit hurt, baby. It hurt. It ain't gonna feel good. And that's why we can't get it done, because we think the shit is supposed to feel good and it's not. That do not feel good. I would do my best because people be happy. I got steady hands. Baby, yes, do it. Your story is true. I remember when you made your video stating that you were no longer taking clients. Yep. That's why I love YouTube so much, because I can make content like that and go back and watch it like years later. So here we go 2 years later, and after y'all get done watching this, oh, excuse me. Moderators, my beautiful moderator, Yaya's living. I love you, Yaya. Can you do me a favor real quick, babe? Can you go out of here and go find the videos on oh my God, Lord, I can't get it out. About me stopping doing hair and killing the program. Like, both basically the videos where I've already talked about me stopping doing hair from like a year ago, and like put them in the comments so people can go watch them when this is done. Because I really just want y'all to watch them, especially y'all who been in here with me this whole time, because y'all gonna be like, hell no. Because I literally talked about all of this last year, and then now, like, I'm like, God, this is the crazy. Like, I feel like I said, this is a fucking movie, boy. What do you mean? Thank God marijuana is legal, because, boy, this is some shit, boy. Like, be some shit. You remember that too? I love watching your old videos too, because they are very knowledgeable. Thank you. And you guys, I'm not saying I will never do hair again. That's not what I'm saying. But at that moment, I had to stop, because I had to build something else for myself. And I couldn't, at the time, I couldn't do both. I love your personality. Thank you. So I know I'm saying thank you. It's not legal there, girl. But it's legal for here. It's legal here. And I just got, when I left the grocery store today, that's where I went. Amen. I'm waiting on it to be legal in my city, girl. But listen, I'll do it for all of y'all, because it is the legal. It is the legal. I have higher standards. You help nothing but blessings in my business since. Thank you. I'm saying thank you, because that really helped. It's really, really hard to get online and to be transparent with a bunch of people that you can't necessarily see. Like, y'all can see me, but I can't see y'all. And I mean, all I can do is form all I can do is try to the best of my ability to put my heart in the things and the emotions that lie dormant in my spirit and in my mind, and the words to the best of my ability. And sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't. So it makes me feel so good to know that I help anybody. saying, do you drink tea? Oh, I drink tea all day. Like, I'm a herbalist. So I am a freaking plant lady. Like, I'm this close to talking to plants in my spare time. Do I drink tea? Girl, I am tea. I am herbs. I got like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sage bushes outside of my house. But they cute. One got red flowers, one got purple flowers. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 rosemary bushes and then 2 other big bushes. I don't know what those are because they just started blooming and I didn't even know what they were. They deal with a lot of spirits. Who deal with a lot of spirits? You seem so confident, baby. It took a very long time for me to get all this confidence. But now that I got it, anybody can get it. Okay, that's why I'll be like, y'all can be talking that little shit if y'all want to on the YouTube. Y'all gonna meet somebody different. You gonna meet somebody crazy. Sorry, I wash my hair. It's looking crazy right now. I think you're gonna go back over there. Let's just go back over there for now. Let's stay over there, guys. God is definitely guiding your path. Baby, listen to me. I don't even care no more. I don't even care. Something happened. I'll be like, oh, guess God didn't want that. I guess we're not doing that today. Well, okay, Lord. Guess we'll stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Y'all think I'm being funny. That is my life. When something, I don't even know how my head's supposed to be. When something happens in my life now, I just be like, oh, well, look at those apples. Well, I guess that's how this fucking cookie's gonna crumble today, goddamn it. I'm not playing on God. Anything that happens, I don't give a shit how big it is. Oh, oh, look at that. Please do a Zoom. That would be so lit. A Zoom with what? I just thought a big box of tea, sadly, is not my black tea. I love hot tea, right? Have you tried Color Wow Dream Coat? It brings back life hair, girl. You'll be surprised. No, I haven't, baby. I haven't. I actually don't think I've heard of it. I don't even think I heard of it, girl. But yeah, that's what I just want us to and like I said, however long it takes my channel to get to the place that I need it to be, that's where it is. I'm trusting God for everything. I'm only gonna start back doing hair whenever it's safe to do so without a mask, unless God smack me on the head and tell me to do something else. That is how I sincerely feel in my spirit right now. Y'all know that if y'all see a Silk Press video with me with a mask on and somebody with a goddamn mask on, it's because God had different plans, okay? Because that's how stuff is going down over here. If y'all like, what is Ian doing? Hey. I remember when you said people would be on their phones and laptops buying and selling stocks, and my husband buying and selling stocks, and my husband doubled our money from what I said from your advice. I'm gonna read it again. Hold on. Tori Watson. Oh, Toria. Girl, T. Your name T, because you're my cousin. She said, I remember when you said people would be on their phones or laptops buying and selling stocks. And me and my husband doubled our money from what I said from your advice. Baby, I am telling you what I know. And whenever I make videos, people be like, oh, she's just making it for views. No, I am not. I am telling you that when y'all go to fucking Walmart and y'all see people like this, they are buying and selling stock, doing drop shipping. Do y'all know what drop shipping is? If you build a brand, right? Or set some money to the side and be okay with investing money in like Facebook ads and stuff like that. On my website, moderator, if you can pin my website, on my elite group on Monday, we are starting a free course on me teaching y'all how to start your own business on my elite course on my website. My beautiful moderator is going to put my website up if she has not already. And whenever you are on there with drop shipping, I am going to explain drop shipping to you guys. With drop shipping, you can literally have a brand, pick a product. Now you got to be integral, test out the products and everything else, but you can literally promote a product on your website and then somebody pays for it. You don't have to do any of the shipping, delivering, nothing. The brands that you are drop shipping for, you make all of the money literally in your sleep, and all you have to do is click them, and pay for your orders. You have to be integral. The money's coming out of your pocket in the way that I'm going to explain in the elite group, but you can literally be sitting there making money in your sleep. Yeah, you may have to spend like a full week sitting in front of the computer from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. But guess what? After that first week, you have a well-oiled machine that will make you thousands of dollars as you sleep. You will wake up to thousands of dollars in your account. Yeah. I remember that too. You're welcome. Just popped up. We'll be talking about girl everything business. You're gonna have to rewatch it. We've been talking for a minute. Have I had allspice? Have I had allspice and everything nice? Yes, I love allspice. I stay with allspice in my house. When I tell y'all I am a herbalist, that is what I mean. I have more herbs in this house than I could count. It's actually ridiculous, to be honest. Thank you for sharing your testimony and knowledge. I have learned a lot about here from you, and I appreciate you for that. Well, I appreciate you for listening to me and for being here, because it is really, really hard to be this transparent. So thank you. Sorry, money be distracting me. I'll just play because you my friend. So I heard Travis stock is good to purchase. Once again, you have to do your research. A lot of, ooh, baby. Hey, if y'all want to get into it, get on my website, because y'all don't even know. Most people think when you doing stocks, like you supposed to purchase big stocks. How about penny stocks? You ever heard about penny stocks before? Do y'all know how they do penny stocks, baby? Oh, baby. It's a whole nother world. It is a whole nother world. And we girl, money. And she already said it. There's somebody in here that already said that from the last time I talked about penny stocks, and I didn't even do a full video on penny stocks. I talked about it for a minute and they was able to make guap. Because it is money out here and they are making it. Do you hear me? Anytime you go in Starbucks and you just see them with their laptops, you think they on Instagram? You think they on Facebook? They making hundreds and thousands of dollars. Believe it. Please believe it. If you don't, it don't matter. They still making money. And peep this. The people that's sitting in there making it, they not 50, 60 years old. They 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, making 30, 50, 60, $70,000 a month. Drop shipping, they ship nothing. And we sitting here trying to start product lines and doing all of this. Baby, listen to me. Listen to me. I want to try fenugreek, to be honest. It's easy to do, baby. You can get it for cheap. Never mind, I saw it. Thank you, baby. Yes. Yes. Cannabis have your cash app lit. It started out as a penny stock. Yes. Penny stocks, we don't know nothing about it. All we thinking is we're going to start a makeup line. a hairline and a makeup line, a hairline, and different stuff like that. No, there's so many other things you can do. You can literally be a millionaire doing this, or like never leaving a computer, never leaving this desk. Never leaving this desk, never starting a YouTube channel, never having an Instagram page, just learning how to invest your money and work Facebook ads. They're making millions of dollars. Do you understand me? Millions of dollars a month. Millions. And it's, girl, listen, girl, tell you what I'm talking about. I don't be talking about what I'm knowing, sugar. I ain't a millionaire yet, but any more questions before I sign off? As I want to get dinner started by like 6. Any more questions for me? And then y'all, everybody make sure they head over to my website and subscribe. If you download the app, you'll be able to see the groups really easily. And to download the app, it'll pop up once you get on my website. It'll be like at the top. And if you download, I'm glad I ain't put no makeup on because I would have smooth wiped the eyebrow off. But once you download the app, it'll give you an option to join the groups. My elite group is free. There is another group that is a paid group, and in that group, I give a really, really detailed information. I am going to be giving a lot of resources, a lot of free resources in the elite group. But if you want real stuff that's going to be making you make money like now, it is the second group that you want to join. There are only 2 of them, so you will know which one is which. Oh, some of y'all leave it out of here and join this stuff. Hello, thank you. Oh, y'all are all like leaving out and joining. Thank you. But y'all ain't gotta leave now though, because then YouTube gonna think y'all don't like me no more. Oh, thank you. It was, when I tell y'all, I was shaking to say this, and I really don't know if I want to leave it up because it's hard to show hey, I got flaws. Look, I mean, not that I've been trying to display that I don't have flaws, but a lot of people are really vicious, and when you show your weaknesses, people like to take advantage of them. But I decided to come on here naked in front of y'all and let you know, I went from making almost $30,000 a month or whatever I do. I'm telling y'all too much of my business. I'm only talking about the number from YouTube and everything that comes with YouTube and doing hair collectively together. I had a month within the year and some change at when everything first started declining, that I went from $30,000 a month to $1,500. And when I'm gonna be so real, I left this part out. When I say I was so low that month, y'all, I was so low that month, y'all. I remember just sitting outside of my house and just cry, my backyard, just bawling, crying. And I know my neighbors was like, oh my God, what is wrong with her? And I was just bawling, crying, because I'm like, God, why would you tell me to stop doing hair and then make YouTube algorithm go down? So now even the videos that I am making, nobody is seeing. And then I had to stop everything in it. Any second, I could have been like, okay, I'm gonna do hair. But it was like, nope. And then whenever I would go to do hair, my spirit would be so uncomfortable, I couldn't start back. So when I say I understand whatever anybody's going through, I'm not saying anybody going through it now, but when I say, baby, when I say I know what it feels like to go from having $20,000, $30,000 a month to having $1,000, mind you, I made $1,500. I only make $1,500 a month when I used to make almost $30,000, and my rent. Let me say this: the overall income wasn't even my rent. So if I was by myself, I wouldn't even been able to pay my rent that much. Yeah. From $30,000 to not even being able to pay your rent? What? Thank God my husband had my back. What? What? Had our back? What? What you mean? What? Nothing. I know what it feel like, okay? I know exactly what it feel like. I think you should level it up. Folks need to hear this. This may just be the one step that some may need to start up their own journey. Leave it up. Well, I leave it up. That's all I needed to hear. I felt that in my spirit, and I'm not in the business of ignoring things that God says to me, because when I ignore things, God just says it again, but He just says it louder. He, she, I don't know, whatever, both energy, I don't know, So it's gonna stay up. Thanks a lot, beautiful, because you've put me on a guilt trip. Now I don't have a challenge plan, but you said it. You didn't let God use you. Now I gotta say it. Leave it up. Thanks a lot, beautiful. I love our talks too, baby. Everyone vote on whether or not she should keep this up or not. Y'all be jumping me. Yeah, everybody vote. Yeah, give me a 1 if you think I should leave it up, and give me a 2 if you think this should be a private conversation. I don't know, you guys. And before you vote, just really think about it. It's hard. Like, okay, we being transparent. I'm from the D, okay? It's hard to be dealing with people saying stuff. Like, most of the time, I be feeling like sunshine and sparkles because marijuana is legal. And because my children make me happy, and so does my husband. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying. I'm not worried. Anyway, but I don't know. It's hard for a player sometimes. And nobody cares what I have to say, because everybody's saying one. Beverly E said one, dear. Like, and when somebody say one, dear, that means one nigga shit. Sorry for those who don't like the N-word. One girl, shit your ass up. Leave it up. Hey, big friend. Fine, I'll leave it out. 2. I got 2 2s that think it should be just for us. Child, I felt that. Trust me. As a business owner, when the times get low, child is low, level up 1. Let's do it. And that's my thing. Hey, like, I'm not on here like, oh, I did it. I told y'all to get out of the No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sharing my story because I want you've watched me do it. And you're watching me do it now. Y'all, everybody that's following me, you remember Silk Press videos that will make it to 10K in 2 days, if even that. You know that. And you know that at any time I could go back to it, but sometimes you have to smash the old bottles to create new ones for God to fill. And right now I'm smashing those bottles. Well, I've already smashed those bottles, and you have to too. And I want you to be comfortable doing that, knowing that you'll be okay. Okay? Like, you'll be okay. You'll be good. I'm good. I'm happier than I've been in a really long time, y'all. From 30,000 to 1,200 to be exact. 30,000 to 1,200. That's some shit. And I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought that all of the videos that I make would keep it up, baby girl. No, 30, almost 30,000 to 1,200 at the time. And then over time, I learned the algorithm and how to go get my other videos. So not all of the other videos are working like they brand new. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn. Sometimes you have to lose to learn. Okay? Thank you, baby. Yeah. Please Please leave it up so that me and moderators can get the trolls together. Okay. Well, if my moderators promise me that y'all handle stuff, then okay, because it be blowing my high. Like, I be outside feeling great. Y'all said that y'all let me be myself. I already told y'all on my last live that I smoke weed, so if you're just not finding out, oh well, I'm sorry. But it be blowing my high. Like, I be outside like, I'm just trying to smoke. And then I'll look at my emails. It be like, oh, this bald head bitch. And then it be on the Rice Water video where my hair was short and blonde. They be like, you bald head. And y'all saw my last lymph check. My hair right here stretched out. I'm like, oh my God. I'm being called all types of bald head. Bitches don't even look like that no more. So they still be lurking on my page. So if my moderators say that y'all handle this one, then I'll be okay. If it's what God desires you to do, leaving it up or taking it down, it would be a blessing. Thank you for that. Thank you for all. As always, follow your path. I realize how many people you're impacting and helping to follow theirs also. And honestly, that's all I wanted, because if I would have, while I was, and honest to God, before we close off, because I got to go cook dinner, one of the main reasons that I decided to get on here with no makeup on, looking dusty, is because I was thinking to myself, if somebody would have came on, if I would have saw a video like this when I was going through what I was going through, oh my God. Ugh. I know for a fact I would have made it through that shit way easier than I did if there was somebody like speaking their truth the way that I'm telling mine, so I could see it's not just me. I'm not out here by myself, because that's what it felt like. Because in the midst of me stopping, everybody else was still going. I was the only one standing still. Like, y'all, if there's anybody that's watching this right now, at least the world is stopping with you. I was the only one standing still. I'm sorry that I'm loud. I'm loud when I get passionate. I was the only one standing still. The only one. Now the whole world is stopping. I was the only one not doing it. So if I could have had someone to share this with me and let me know, like, I'm not by myself, and there's more. Like, I won't end. My end could possibly look like this. I could possibly change around these losses into wins. And somebody to tell me, like, okay, it's not a loss. Just do this, or just change it like this, or do this, or some type of free group that I could join, some type of blog I can read. That's why I'm creating what I'm creating. That's why. And I mean, it'd be great when y'all go on there. If y'all click a little ad, y'all ain't even got to buy nothing, but if you click it, Google break me off a little change, a little piece of that little, you know what I'm saying? A little that thing. And I'm just being real. We in the quarantine, and we all getting the money. And I'll tell you how to get your site monetized too. But in the meantime, but between time, if you can't pay for nothing, you get free information. Go ahead, click a link at the top of the website for your girl. Like that ass. If y'all bored one day, just go on my website and start clicking ads. I'm so ghetto. Oh, I said thank you. I need to wash my hair grows so fast, bro. These braids look so old and dusty. They're not even 3 weeks old. There won't be any backlash, child. I'm gonna sign up for the website. Free information is a gift for y'all. You guys, when I say Monday, what's today? I'm lying. It ain't gonna be Monday. I'm not. Please don't. I could probably do it tomorrow, but don't quote me on that, because I have a couple of different brand deals. I hope they don't be watching this, because they've been emailing me and stuff, but I'm gonna get to it. But I have a couple of different books to get to and stuff. Books, oh God, brand deals to get to. And then after that, over on my website in the elite group, so join the elite group, I am dropping nothing but gems. So when you join the elite group over there, just make sure that once you join, you leave me a comment like, hey, Sam, I'm from the live, and then leave your question. And once you go over there and leave your question, that's going to be great for me, because tomorrow I'm going to go read all of the questions, and then I'm going to start forming content specifically for my website. Now, on that is going to be That's going to be on my new channel, on my second channel. But if you join the elite group, you're going to get all that information. So don't y'all give me the extra doubt. Just join the group, girl. No. Wait, what happened? What I missed? Okay. Okay. All right, we gonna leave it up, and I'm holding all of y'all to it because all of y'all the ones like, yeah, we got your back. And I'm from the D, and wherever y'all from, if y'all tell me y'all got my back, I'm expecting y'all to have my back because this is some like transparent shit. I don't gotta be telling people my business. I wasn't telling nobody nothing until I had my bedazzled jet. Y'all think I'm playing? Thank you for joining the group. I just got the notification. I love you guys so much. Listen, y'all, we doing everything live and living color. So y'all was who told me like, oh, still we got y'all back. So I don't want to hear nothing. Please pray for me, sis. I have surgery in a day. Well, I will be sending my beautiful energy with you when you get your surgery, but I'm not gonna pray they okay because it's already done. Tomorrow, you're just going to go ahead and get the work done so the manifestation can display itself, but you're already done. You're already healed. Whatever they're going in to do the surgery for, that's just so it can be here in this earth realm, but you're already healed and the work is already done. So I don't have to pray for something that's already in your hand. It's already in your hand, period. You good. But I'm sending my love and my energy to you tomorrow. Thank you. I love you guys so much. But you know that I have your back because I'm from Chicago and you my cousin. You are my cousin. I love you, my cousin for real. Like I saw you made a comment one day, and I was like, "Oh, Janetta Harrison, that's my cousin. Yeah, that's my cousin. No problem, baby." Yeah. So go ahead and join the group. If y'all don't have no more questions for me, that was pretty much it. I just really wanted to come on here and be transparent and share my story. As you can see, we didn't get to like no magnificent end. Like now I got my bedazzled jet that I've been working for, and it's glittery and silver and sparkly and yellow because that's my new favorite color. Here I come, baby. But you know, I just wanted to share with you from here, so that way I'm gonna leave this video up, and then this time next year we'll be able to come and watch this, depending on like where I'm at in life and stuff. So, anything else? We're leaving it up, and so do me a favor. Do me a favor before we go out. Nobody leave yet. Before we go out. Since y'all are having me leave it up, I'm going to do that. But in exchange, I need every last one of y'all watching this video to do me this favor, okay? If we want people to see this video, we have to tell YouTube to send it to them. How do we do that? You ain't writing them like, hey, girl, send it a video, girl. No, the way that you're going to tell YouTube to send this video to as many people as possible, because I've done my part, right? So y'all have to do y'all part. If you want people to see it, then what you have to do when this video ends, and not right now, not liking this, when I end this video, go on my page and go comment something, anything like, hey, Sin, we're here, or something. Even if it's a question so we can have a conversation, like the video, like give it a thumbs up for sure. The more thumbs up it has, the more it triggers YouTube's computer. That's because that's what's running YouTube. That's what's going to trigger the algorithm. So the more you guys like it, the more people will see this video and the more the message will get out there. And you know, even if it only gets to like one extra person, at least we will share it like this, okay? So I love you guys. I'm leaving this up because y'all asked me to. So if I'm doing it because y'all asked me to, y'all should make sure y'all make it so people can see it. So go comment. Bye, girl. I gotta go. My daughter right here, and I'm getting in trouble. Say bye, baby. Just say bye. Bye. She said bye.